Hey, Jay here. We got our latest project bike. This is for motocross action, a really cool bike, Yamaha YZ250 two-stroke. These bikes are really popular, good bikes, been around a long time, the same for a long time. We got our Wrench Rabbit kit as the core of this build. We're going to give it an inside look at everything we did to this bike. This bike was a 2006 that was really beat up. We picked this thing up, blown up, all apart, and this buddy of mine didn't want to go through the hassle of buffing out the frame. So said, let's powder coat the frame and swing arm, and even the fork components. We'll do it kind of like, Chad Reed does with his race team. So we're going to make this thing look a bit different. So we went ahead and powder coated this thing and buffed off all the bolts, got some new bolts. And one of the things you'll notice right away is this plastic's all been updated. And we went ahead and got the 2015 airbox so that we could run the 2015 number plates. And we got the Cycra shrouds, rear fender, front number plate. All those pieces are all the 2015. So it looks really cool. This bike's been updated. Most people wouldn't guess this bike is a 2006. So for the motor, with our Wrench Rabbit kit, we get all the components to rebuild the bottom end correctly, with all of our bearings to do the entire engine, a complete hot rods crankshaft, our new piston, all the pieces we need. In this case, this cylinder needed to be replated, so it was sent to Millennium to match our Vertex piston that comes in the Wrench Rabbit kit. For durability with the clutch, we went ahead and put all new Hinson fiber spring steel kit along with their entire clutch pack. We had the IMS foot pegs along with some Tusk components with the wheels, shifter, rear brake pedal, rotors, and front oversized rotor. Applied actually made our clamps for us, and since they make clamps as they need in many cases, we had to make the bolt pattern for the fender to fit the 2015 model. We used the Renthal 604 bend fat bars. These bars really flex well, good for a lot of different types of riding conditions. So when we went through this bike, of course, many of the components were old and worn out. So we had to get new PivotWorks kits for the steering stem, linkage, and shock bearings all needed to be replaced. Racetech changed out all the components inside with the PivotWorks fork rebuild kit and shock repair kit to fix those pieces completely. Of course, one of the coolest looking things on this bike is the Fmf Pipe. We went with the factory fatty look, and we wanted to keep it not the nice chrome look. We wanted to go with the old school non-plated look, and that matched up to their 2.1 silencer, all titanium, is really cool. That's a brand new component from Fmf. V-Force has kind of the standard as far as reed cages go. It seems like everybody runs the V-Force. Great performance added to our machine here. As you can see, ICW does a tremendous job with the quality of welding and workmanship, and they can fix just about any radiator that's reasonably damaged, twisted, bent. With Works Connection, they have the great Elite Perch along with their arc front brake lever, got the whole shot device, some of the bling pieces with the caps for the brake levers. We have our Decal Works graphics, give us a really nice custom look along with our Moto seat cover. We also had to replace the foam. Moto seat has foam now, and the stock foam was pretty clapped out from being washed and ridden so much over the years. Hey, so that's a good look at our motocross action Wrench Rabbit build. Really fun, good project. If you got yourself an old bike you're thinking about getting rid of and you can't get much money for it, maybe you fix it up, put a Wrench Rabbit kit in it, fix that thing up, and get yourself some new life on your old two-stroke or your old four-stroke for that matter. So really fun build. We're going to see what Motocross Action thinks of this thing and look for it in a new issue.
We just got done with a full day of testing at Glen Helen. It's about 105 out here. And this 2006 YZ250 acted like a pristine bike off the showroom floor. It was really cool. Built from the ground up from a Craigslist bike. Everything's fresh, everything's new, and you know what? Everything felt new. We're really excited about it. Power is good, didn't rattle, suspension was good. Racetech did a good job with the suspension. So look forward to a future issue of Motocross Action magazine.